Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are playing some more Civ 6. We are continuing here with our AI-only championship series, and we are on to the last group stage. So after this group stage, the first 12 Civs will have made it into the knockout rounds, and then every Civ that has not made it will get broken into different groups one more time, and then we'll run some more group stages until another 12 end up making it, and then we have 24 for our knockout stages. So everything's basically the same as normal. We still have the Apocalypse and Dramatic Age mode turned on for now. This particular group stage, we got Victoria, Montezuma, Lautaro, Lady Six Guy, Poundmaker, Alexander, Basil, Cyrus, and Robert the Bruce. There's a couple really interesting civs here that have historically done well, but I have to say this entire AI only series has been crazy, where I think the traditionally strong ones have not put in good showings yet. I don't know if it's all these different game modes. I don't know exactly what's up. I actually wonder how much of it's really the Apocalypse Dramatic Age mode, and maybe it's the Heroes and Legend mode and the Secret Societies that's really kind of helping, or the Tech and Civic Shovel. I don't know. It would be intriguing if we did all this without any of the modes. Like if we ran every single group stage again without any of the modes and see what would happen. Like even the same maps, I think that would be interesting, but I'm not gonna do that, so calm down. But yeah, I think we're ready, so we'll load in and I'll be back in 1 second. All right, let's hop in and let's see what things look like. Okay, so this is not really a continent, more like island plates or something like that. I don't know, I like this. I like this one. I like this one better, I think, than the giant continents. I think we're less likely to get meteors hitting, you know, people's cities nonstop. But anyways, so we have Mapuche all the way on the west coast. We got, that's not Teddy, that's actually England. I was gonna say Teddy right next to them, but I was like, wait a second, we just saw Teddy. And that's not Rome, that's Eastern Rome. We got Byzantium over here to the east. They actually didn't spawn near the coast, or on the coast, which is interesting. I would think that they would have a coastal bias. Yeah, because they got a unique ship, right? I'm not wrong on that, right? Byzantium has a coastal ship. Byzantium? That's a unique unit? Yeah. So I would think that they would have a priority spawning on the coast, but whatever. I still need to look at, actually see what the priorities are on the newer civs. Anyways, Scotland is down south, and they got Aztecs right next to them, which is a bit scary. Aztecs do have a couple luxury resources, nothing too terrible yet. And then Korea's to their east. Interesting. It looks like Aztecs are actually moving in that direction. So we might actually see Aztec versus Cree early on versus Scotland. And so that might benefit Scotland, but we'll see. Lady Six Guy is kind of by herself over here. Well, not really, I guess. Looks like she was by herself, but she's in the south east. And then Alexander is further southeast than she is. And he's on a little cove all by himself over here. So eventually he's gonna either have to, I mean, he's got a decent pathway through here because I think he can get here probably before she will. Mostly because she probably has some priority towards settling near her own cities, but I don't know that. So he might be able to get some cities up here before she does. And then Persia's in the northeast all by himself, which, as someone who likes Persia, and Persia normally does really bad, this is particularly good. All right, so Persia, okay, well, there you go. Persia got the vampires. Persia was number 8 on our list. So who was number 2? Aztecs were number 2. Oh God, imagine Aztecs with vampires. What the hell? Holy crap balls. I hadn't even considered that. I mean, Samaria would be also kind of crazy good. So here's the question though. No. Okay. Yeah, but still, I think freaking vampire Aztec Eagle Warriors would be really great. So they didn't get it, and Mapuche didn't either. So I guess that gets rid of our whole theory that the second or third Civ gets the vampires. Man, we were so excited to discover something. So fake Teddy over here, also known as England, is currently going to war against Mapuche. I know Teddy comes from England. Yes, we're actually like fake England. I know, it's just the colors right now just jump out to me and say Teddy. Scotland is now currently at war against Aztec, also against, I feel like I dreamt about this. I swear to you, I remember having a dream about our AI only series, and I could have sworn I posted in Discord about it, and I was like, maybe this is a sign I should be doing it. And I remember, I don't want to say it was Scotland, but I remember someone fighting against Aztecs and barbarians at the same time. Did this similar situation happen earlier in the series and it's just deja vu from that, or did I literally dream about this? I swear to you, I have had prophetic dreams at times, it feels like, where I have totally dreamt about this before. But anyways, totally unrelated to things. Also interesting, Mayan, you know, I didn't realize how many Native American tribes we have in this one. Cause, Cree, is Mapuche considered Native American? I mean, Lady Six Guy and Aztecs. What would Mapuche be? Mapuche. And I actually should say tribal, right? Yeah, it'd be like indigenous tribal. Yeah, they are. So yeah, we got a lot of tribal civs in this one. Interesting. Didn't even realize, are all the tribal civs in this one? That's actually a really interesting question. England got the vampires. And let's be honest, if there was any civ in the world that would have given birth to vampires, it would be England. Like some classic, like, yeah, vampires from England. Yeah, that makes sense. So Aztecs actually ended up taking Haddington from Scotland. We shall see. Scotland actually got a Dark Age there. How do you end up with a Dark Age in the beginning? How's that even physically possible? I have never seen the AI get a Dark Age right away. Despite that, Aztecs are still losing Haddington, so they're going to need to throw another city down. They keep going over here eastward. And Scotland's in a very bad spot, though. They're losing 8 and 7. They're actually going to be completely flipped. Scotland's going to die. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, I have never seen the AI get eliminated like this. Interesting. Wow. It takes an extra special bat to die this early. Oh, poor Scotland. I know a lot of you loved Scotland. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But like, wow. This is like you come out in the first quarter and literally go down 35-7. Cough, cough. This is what happened with the Browns and the Titans last week. No, it's 31-7. Still. But then the Browns still almost blew it. But yeah, let's go Cleveland. Freaking 9-3 right now. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good to actually have a team to worth cheering for like the first time in a while. Because I root for Michigan in college, and I root for Cleveland professional sports. And it's like, all right, we had the Cavs win there. I was born in Cleveland. My dad went to school in Michigan, so that's hence why. But anyways, and Cleveland is actually halfway between Ohio State and like Ann Arbor. So in Cleveland, there's a lot of Michigan fans. I'd say a lot. There's probably more Ohio State fans, but you know, it's not unusual. I should say that. Point being, Michigan's had not really great football years of recent, and basketball has been, you know, okay. I mean, basketball has been somewhat worth cheering for every year. And then, you know, NBA, we had the Cavs win, and then the Indians have kind of been okay, but like, yeah, the Browns have been traditionally bad. So as someone who probably would say football's his favorite sport, at least to, you know, watch and, you know, keep entertained by, it's been a bad few years for me. So it's great to actually enjoy the freaking day, enjoy freaking Sundays, and not be like, crap, the games are good, but freaking Cleveland got beat by 35 points. All right, goodbye, Scotland. That is just disappointing on a whole nother level. I honestly am very disappointed by that. Does that mean I want to like get rid of the Dark Ages? I mean, not really, because here's the thing: without the Dark Ages, Scotland was going to get their butt kicked. I think by, I think they were going to end up flipping anyways to Aztecs. They were just too powerful. They were just kicking their butt. Now, what's interesting is they have lost a lot in this war, though. So I'm wondering if Kree might be thinking about something, but not as of yet. Persia's got a lot of room. Persia looks like they should be able to cruise to a victory here. Depending on, and see, here's the other reason for Dramatic Ages mode and Apocalypse mode. Because right now, this would be a very easy Persia win. If those modes were not on, we would look at this and be like, Persia's gonna win. Like, there's almost no chance that they wouldn't be in the top 2. So this very much opens the game up still. Alexander is being invaded by Maya, but Maya has no chance at that. Just won't have the supply lines to keep the attack going. Byzantium's not in a terrible position. He's got a lot of room as well. He also has an aggressive England and Mapuche currently at war with each other. Bristol has walls now, which is going to make it a little harder for Mapuche to conquer. But with Willy Mapu grabbing walls, it's basically going to be a null and void war. Not the best way to describe it, but I kind of like that. I might use that in the future. It's a null and void war. Essentially, nothing's going to happen. There goes your war. I called it. I was wondering if the Kree were going to do it. Do they have a chance to ninja some stuff here? Well, I mean, you got some horsemen, you got some barbarians here. It depends on what they do. The Aztecs, specifically Texcoco, is extraordinarily weak right now. Only 18 garrison defense strength, and they will not get walls quick enough. The Aztec warrior, though, the Eagle warriors are popping out. You know what's great? We don't get the sound from the Eagle warriors. The cuckoo, 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 every freaking time. I think Texcoco is gonna flip. Got a free builder. He will burn it to the ground. Yeah, it's gonna flip. He got it. Because there's no way his Eagle warriors are gonna be able to beat them all down. Actually, the Barbarian helping out was kind of interesting. I still think he's fine. Yeah, and he went and attacked the freaking Barbarian. It's gonna have to be the Archer and the Warrior. Yeah, there you go. And he raised it. That, honestly, I think that is worth it. Kree needed that. Long term, having the Aztecs next to you is very, very dangerous. So just setting them back, you're not gonna get anything from this war. And it does make you extraordinarily weak. And I suppose you might have to worry about Persia, but I still think it was worth it. I think it was worth it for them. Bristol took a lot of damage, but pretty sure that was a volcano exploding. Everything over here seems fine. This is actually going to be very, very interesting because the garrison defense strength of these towns is not going to go up. So specifically England here with the vampires could very easily come grab this before too long. You know, like once musketmen start popping out. I hate the fact that the city-states are building, or the free cities are building walls, though. It's like, come on, come on. I think free cities should just have no walls. That would actually, that would make the AI a lot better with free cities, too. If they couldn't get walls, yeah. Because then at that point, they would get conquered pretty regularly. Okay, so Alexander's not in a great spot. Alexandria by the Latmus. I mean, that's not the Latmus River. What is the Latmus, by the way? I don't have Google pulled up. I assume it's a river, right? Probably. I wonder where it is. All right, screw it. We're going to look. Latmus. Probably an ancient name for something. No, it's a town. Ancient Caria? City-state of the Delian League. That sounds like it's actually in Greece. Ah, Turkey. Turkey. Okay. Interesting. I want to see it on a map. Ah, okay, okay. So, oh, I remember this in Crusader Kings. So it's like the west coast of like Turkey. Like smack dab in the center, west coast of Turkey. Not quite on the coast though. Also, how many towns were named Alexandria? How many towns did he name after himself, I wonder? Speaking of Latmus, it did flip. He does have his unique unit up, though, so he should have no problem taking things back. Byzantium also got that Dark Age. Probably Aztec in a Dark Age is pretty catastrophic. I don't think Victoria is going to end up... Never mind, Victoria is going to completely die here. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Well, keep in mind, Scotland was going to probably die here, and England getting a Dark Age meant that they were going to lose Bristol here because they got a Golden Age. This is actually, wow. Dude, we're going to see two civs basically eliminated before turn 100. That's crazy. You're off by yourself, so you're fine. And then everyone else, it looks like is going to be okay because they didn't lose anything here. He lost another one, didn't he, Aztecs? Yeah, Malenko. He's fine now, but he only has 3 cities. And ironically, now we're looking at potentially Mapuche or Aztecs being able to take all of this. Because all of this is just going to be low HP. Low tech. And low garrison defense strength. I'm sure at some point the AI is going to tech up, like the free city units are going to tech up a little bit. Like, see, he's popping out swordsmen. But there's no, like, it shouldn't be able to keep up. Should not be able to keep up with an AI. I say that. Trying to be somewhat hopeful. Can England survive this? Well, they're going to lose Bristol anyways to war, even if they don't. Yeah. That's actually probably better than having it flip to a free city. And Liverpool is probably going to get conquered here too. Dude, he's got multiple catapults. He also has freaking pikemen and horsemen. And England has no walls. Yeah. But England's had the vampires, man. England had the chance. I don't know what happened with England. Yeah, they just kind of got their butt kicked. They went for the early war, lost it, and then just got out-teched, out-produced. Now, Beowulf? Beowulf? Yeah, he lost the unit too. Aztecs got Beowulf. He needs that. So Liverpool is flipping as well. He got the walls up, but Liverpool's going to flip and then London's going to flip. And I think, yeah, so it looks like England is going to be gone. Not 9, 8 is what we want. Yeah, even with the governor. Is Beowulf doing anything? He needs to go grab his city back. He also needs to start putting some more cities down so he doesn't have loyalty pressure here. So he can kind of keep his stuff. It looks like Persia might be at war. Nope. Probably vampire or barbarians or something along those lines. Then down here, did either of these? Yeah, you got the Dark Age, and Alexandria's got the Dark Age, and she's in the Golden Age, so that's why this one flipped. So, ironically, Lady Six, guys, not in a bad spot. She's also got a couple wonders and a religion, which we totally forgot to look at. She's actually in first. All our talk about Byzantium and Persia, and right now they're not in first. Is he going to be able to grab his city back? That's actually an interesting question. Probably not. He's just going to have to settle enough until he can actually get it. Like, get enough loyalty pressure. Yeah. So who got the religions here? There's only 3 out of 5 religions. Byzantium, England, and Maya. Interesting. So Aztecs and Persia, it looks like, are going to get the other ones. Huh. They did peace out. Yeah, they peaced out. Probably a little too late. Plymouth there is actually kind of nice. Get just a little bit more. You really need another city, though, as quickly as possible. It sucks that both of these have walls. Oh my god, and not only is the free city building walls, but they're immediately teching to freaking medieval walls. Like, come on! But Haddington's still only at 16 combat strength. And that's actually interesting. So, the cities are based, their garrison defense strength isn't spread across all the free cities, which makes sense. And it isn't spread across all the free cities in, you know, the particular empire they came from. It's basically based on whatever they've produced. So Portsmouth produced, looks like the Courser, which is why you're at 41. Colin has produced Swordsman, which is why you're at 41. Haddington hasn't produced anything, so that's why it's at 16. What does that mean? And then, of course, this one has freaking medieval walls popping out. It means it's still very much wide open here to take. I think we're more likely to see Mapuche actually being successful in these wars, it appears, because, you know, Aztecs are still kind of struggling to live. Was that eras? No, 20, no, 18 turns. So we still got a bit. There goes our war over here. Not really much going to happen, though. I mean, you have one catapult. It did decent damage, but it's going to die almost instantly here. Also, too, we see crossbows, which, you know, are the great equalizers. So unless all of a sudden Lataro here decided to start... Is this Lataro? Lataro. Poundmaker. Mapuche's Lataro. But if Poundmaker all of a sudden decided to start shooting the crossbows, then maybe. Or if Nalandia. This is another new one, by the way. Got suzerained. Which, by the way... Is anyone suzerain? Poundmaker is. So, he'll actually come and help. And you can now build this unique unit. Yeah, okay, I remember that one. He's got vampires up, though, Persia. How strong are they? Probably not that big. 44? What would be 44? Courser? Yeah, Courser. Okay, I actually take it back. He's looking better and better. His reinforcements are coming, and he's got multiple battering rams incoming. Number 1. So the walls should go down. Yeah, there they go. So now all he's got is the crossbow to defend it. And he's got the vampires. And he's got another catapult incoming. I think he's going to be able to take it. Ooh, that is a clutch caravel, though. Yeah, the caravel is one of the best mid-game units to get to bump up your garrison defense strength, because it's a 55 garrison defense strength, or 55 melee strength, which is one of the best melee strengths until you get to musketmen. But caravel are usually a lot earlier and a lot easier to grab. So the vampires, I mean, there's a little issue here because you're having to deal with this. These catapults are going to be significantly weaker now too, because only 35. And oh, the crossbow's incoming. Dude, that caravel saved him. I think he's going to be fine now, and it's 100% because of that. So now, did you flip, or did you conquer it? I assume you flipped. Yeah. All right. Liverpool flipped. London's actually full loyalty. Okay. So England's holding on to the last 2 tiles. And Liverpool is actually flipping right back. So, I mean, there is a chance there is a chance England could come back from this. But then they still have to deal with, you know, you and you and the loyalty issues that come about with that. 46. I mean, God, I hate this. Like, I feel like the barbarians and I feel like the free cities just tech up a little too fast. Like, why are you at a 46 garrison defense strength when, like, what is the average garrison defense strength? Like, maybe 10 points above it on the best civs? Like, we're looking at 30s. This is better than anything in Byzantium right now. So, like, that if you average all the civs together, then yeah, probably 46 would be smack dab in the middle. But it shouldn't be average. They should be weaker. They're a freaking free city. They don't have any unifying government. You know, all that fun stuff. So Alexander's still yet to take back Latmus. That is not a good sign. Just going to throw that one out there. Not a good sign. What is your... He does not have a secret society yet. That's strange. I was like, where's the secret society? He's got a couple ley lines over here. So, I mean, maybe. But I'm not really feeling Alexander right now. If I had to guess, I mean, I would still put my money on Persia and probably Byzantium, just because of the amount of room. But, I mean, this is definitely anyone's game. And the thing is, Mapuche and or Aztec could just clear this out so easily. Now, you're actually coming for Sterling. Dumbarton would be, better, but... And he's still got room over here, too. You know what? I mean, Mapuche's in a pretty good spot. Yeah, they really are. All right, you got Liverpool back. That's good. And that should be worth era score, getting your own city back. The question is whether or not she's going to end up in a Golden Age or a Dark Age. Because Dark Age, say bye-bye Liverpool. And in fact, if she might lose Plymouth instead, and if she loses Plymouth, then it's gone. Because then Liverpool and Plymouth would both flip, and that might be enough to flip London. I don't know. Especially if Mapuche gets a Dark Age too. Watch Mapuche just get absolutely destroyed by Dark Ages here. Yep, there you go. Crossbows, the great equalizer. Now, he's starting to push Persia, but Persia should be fine. I was like, wait a second. Oh, speaking of which, double Dark Age here for Persia and Lautaro. Sorry, Poundmaker. So Persia, Cree, Lady Six Sky, Lautaro, and England all got Dark Ages. So basically everyone I just said. And then Aztec, Alexander, and Byzantium. Maya lost this one, which is actually now flipping you. But you'll get that one back. So for Maya, it wasn't really that big of a deal. Good for Alexander, because might be able to get his feet underneath him. I don't know that this is flipping anything. It is. Is he going to be in a problem? Is he going to be under... Nah, I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. And this should actually be flipping back. Nope, it's full loyalty. Okay, Aztecs with the Golden Era. They're not flipping anything. This is where I'm scared to look at. So Liverpool flipped. And because Bristol flipped, is now at full loyalty. All right, so in the scheme of things, not that punishing for Mapuche because they just lost Bristol, which wasn't even their city to begin with. And quite frankly, this isn't gonna be that hard to take over. Good thing for England is they're still surviving. And I think Byzantium's probably gonna start cruising here. I would not be shocked if all of a sudden they started jumping to a lead here. He's got his unique unit popping out, the Cataphract, which is not a Cataphract, it's the Tagma. But I feel like it should be a Cataphract. But anyways, although the Cataphract's just a version of the Tagma. But whatever. He did build one wonder there, the Jebel. He's about to build the Kotoku. This is where I think Byzantium's just going to start cruising. Because they're right in that nice little golden age right here in the middle. They're going to start popping out a bunch of wonders. Because they're a little more on the culture focused. And he's got a lot of room to keep settling as well. Yeah, he's at 105. And his science is really good too. Okay, so is Byzantium really good? I don't know. I don't know. All right, Alexander came and settled. Oh, no, he conquered Bandar. Not bad. Not bad. Can we talk about how trash this is right here? Tundra and desert, and then one grass tile. I would honestly settle there just for the meme. Really? Oy, oy. Okay, so Crete is actually an issue. All right, well then. Really? I didn't think there would be enough there. What's he got to do here? He might actually be able to hold it though if he puts a governor there, he should be fine. And especially if he goes settles over here. What is that? Is that his unique building? Oh, is that the... Oh, that's cool, dude. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that. Yield icons. Dude, nice. I was like, that is not a tribal building. What the hell is that? All right, Aztecs, are you using this golden age to help yourself? No, would be the answer. Is he even doing anything right now? No, he has no army. All right. Mapuche, what you up to? Not a whole lot either. If I'm England right now, I'd actually be probably more worried about Byzantium than Mapuche over here. London is losing loyalty. Barely, though. Barely, so. What will really suck is if she gets a Dark Age again, and then all of a sudden he gets a Dark Age over here. Because that's going to be a little bit more free city pressure. And that's where things get painful. Persia's perfectly fine. They're not going to have any issues, at least right now. They probably should go grab non-modal back because, like, they don't want one of these cities flipping because that could be catastrophic. Pound Clay went back to six guys, so she's good there. Is that, like, acceptable to call her Six Guy? Like, if you met her in real life, would you be like, hey, Six Guy, or would that not be formal enough? Would you need to call her, hey, Lady Six Guy? Would she correct you and be like, that's Lady Six Guy to you? That's the key here. These are the important things we talk about. I think we're gonna wrap this episode up here. We are pretty far along in the game. I think mostly because one of the players got eliminated really super early. So because of that, you know, I think it's just cruising through turns a little bit quicker than normal. So I think this is a good place to wrap it up. Right now, we are looking at Byzantium in first place, Lady Six Guy in second, Persia's in third, Lataro's in fourth, Korea's in fifth. Right now, I think it's between those five. Alexander and Montezuma, probably not. Alexander's in a really bad spot. Like, he's going to have to do some conquering or some settling in some very obscure situations. Like, it's going to be a really hard comeback. Persia's in a good spot because they got a lot of room. Lady Six Guy is in an okay spot. She is a little surrounded, so she doesn't have quite as much room, and she can get trapped here pretty quickly, but we'll see. Kree, I don't think is in a good spot anymore, simply because they are losing all their stuff. If they can somehow manage to hold it, I mean, this is about to flip because he didn't put any governor here, so it's just instantly gone. Yeah, so Kree's going to get eliminated. And ironically, they might survive longer than England, which is kind of hilarious. Byzantium, great spot. Mapuche's in a great spot because England's probably eventually going to die, and they're going to have all this free city to nom nom nom. And then you got Aztecs who could theoretically do the same thing. But at this point, they're just proving that they're just, I mean, they don't have a lot of production. That might be why. Yeah, they have no production. But until they can actually start going to war and doing something, I don't think they're going to be one of the ones. So I really think it's between these four, now that Poundmaker's out of it. But anyways, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.